Root notes. As you were learning the minor pentatonic scales in the key of A, you notice I was always trying to point out where the root notes were. They were the white notes within the scales. And I was telling you the root notes are the most important note of the scale because they're the name of the key and then a note that you're going to resolve on most of the time or many times. It will always sound really resolved when you hit that note, like a coming back to home sort of. So what I did as an exercise, I outlined all the root notes of the 5 scales across the whole neck. And as an exercise, I want you just to try to play only the root notes, starting with the open fourth position, with the fourth position when you played it, starting with the open strings and moving all the way up the neck, each position. So try it with me here. We're going to start with the open. And the A's starting down here with that open were the open 5th string and then the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So now on to where they are on the 5th position. On the 5th position, we start on the 5 on the 6th string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 5 on the 1st string. Okay, then on to where they would be with the 1st position scale, starting on the 5th fret of the 6th string, 4th string, 7th fret, 1st string, 5th fret. All right, next up to the 2nd scale position. 2nd scale position, it'd be on 4th string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 10th fret. Okay, on to the 3rd scale position. That one started up on the 10th fret of the 5th string. Or 12th fret of the 5th string, I'm sorry. The scale starts on the 10th fret. But the A note is on the 5th string, 12th fret, and the 2nd string, 10th fret. Next, the 4th scale position. The 4th scale position started on the 12th fret, and the A notes are on the 5th string, 12th fret, and the 3rd string, 14th fret. All the way up to the 5th scale position, starting out on the 17th fret of the 6th string, 14th fret of the 3rd string, 17th fret of the 1st string. Let's try one more, even way up high over here. We're going to take the 1st scale position and move it up an octave. And that would be up the 17th fret of the 6th string, 19 on the 4th, and 17 on the 1st. All right, so that's all the A notes across the whole entire neck. So let me show you right in a row how they sound, okay? Starting with the open. So as an exercise, see, I just went through them right in a row. Try to see if you could do that. Play them just right in a row across the whole neck. That's every single A across the whole neck. Now, by knowing where those are, when you start to play leads and you're going through, you know where to stop on the A. A there. A there. Here it always sounds resolved coming back to that A. So that's why these root notes are so important to memorize. Now later on in the program we're going to start working on these scales in different keys. And it's going to be not that difficult. You don't have to learn completely new scale patterns. We're going to take these scale patterns and just move them to different frets on the neck and they're going to become different keys. So we'll get on to that in a little while, but for now memorize these root notes. And no matter if you're playing with electric guitar or acoustic guitar, those notes are going to be the same spot, and you're going to be playing those same exact scale patterns.